Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to where it all started here in Farming Simulator 2017. I'm America's former Big Daddy, coming to you with an exclusive video from FarmCom. If nobody knows what FarmCom is, it's kind of like Comic-Con. It's where the farming world begins. And we're going to leave Goldcrest Valley and show you some exclusive footage of Farming Simulator 2019. You have to hit 88 miles an hour to get the time warp, and I will see you. And welcome to Farming Simulator 19. This is not me driving. This is a preview version of Farming Simulator 19. And like I said, this is not myself. I don't own the copyrights to the sound of the video, so of course YouTube would not let me upload this lizard pickup truck driving down the road, or the futuristic things that are coming up. So as you see, great shadowing on the vehicles, luscious green grass here. Driving on the right side of the road, I'm gonna assume that this is some kind of maybe, well, I don't know, it's written in a different language, so it might not be an American map. Here it looks like we might be at a grocery store as we're driving around here. As we look around, we notice the detail. They're putting more into the game. Notice the clouds, the mountains, the grass, the details in the gravel. Look at how it's got different shades of it. And even speaking of shades, the shades of trees. Notice the shadows, this trash can casts, the benches. Just all around. Somebody needs to cut this grass though. Somebody needs to hurry up and let me cut the grass. So here we are. Look at this, a beautiful downtown look on a hill. If I had to guess, maybe somewhere in Italy. You know, that's how we kind of see fit. Maybe even a Spanish map. You never know. You never know. Whew, they need to stop walking in the sun though. Notice the square. Notice the look, just a slight detail. If they would get a little closer, we could probably almost read that. Here's a church. We haven't seen a church since Farming Simulator '09, I believe. So 10 years later, here we go with a church. This must be the local square. And like, look at the clouds. They're moving. Cumulonimbus clouds, if I have to say. Kind of a rain cloud, if you would. Just overcasting so slightly. And as you see, that was in 30 times scale. So advancing the time is going to be allowed in Farming Simulator 19. Now as we walk down this beautiful thing, let's go ahead and jump into the shop. Now here in the shop, Farming Simulator 19 goes into a new 3D features. Shows you options. And see how you can notice the options. Look at that. It mirrors the options as it changed. So you know exactly what you're buying when you're choosing the options, which is great detail. And a lot of people were requesting it. And if you notice, every once in a while the reflection of the lights are from the sun coming through the window there, you can see. Alright, so they have taken it outside, and this is the John Deere 8R series. This is the 8400R. Great coloring. Look at the interior of this cab. The seats, it almost looks like we laid back Cadillac style. Notice the detail, even the computer screen. A lot of modders have perfected the John Deere, but it looks just as good. So we have a female here driving, of course. And notice the hazards are not on, but you notice they are reflecting. And when she pushes the brake, and when she pushes the gas. So truly going that extra step into getting the realistic look. Look at that ground sensitive response. Did we just crack the cement? Oof, hope we didn't. They're going to charge us that early on in the game. Notice it already came with the front weight. Alright, here we are with the Fence 700 Velcro. Another great fine piece of equipment. Here they're going to show you how they preview how realistic they have gone into detail as far as installing mods with the dynamic hoses. You saw towards the end of FS17 a lot of modders were adding dynamic hoses to their features, just giving it another hookup spot for it to be realistic. Now as they hook up the back, notice the feeder pipe on the side of the tractor. So truly is taking the seed from the front and transferring it to the back. And if you look at the very top of the back, you can see there's another field point. Identifying markers are great if you don't have the GPS mod on. No word yet if the GPS mod will be on the very start. It has been time and time again asked to be added, but it's not for sure. And you saw that they do have birds. You saw a bird fly there. And here we go. And there's the 2D dirt, but they did implement ground response as a standard feature in the game. As you can see, her air seat is dipping and riding as she goes. So maybe not going to be able to dig like we've all wanted to do in Farming Simulator, make our own ponds and stuff, but it is. And look, the dirt as it's going around on the tractor tires. So great addition there. Here's the weeder with the roll crop tires on the Valkyrie 700, and it is a massive weeder. So right here they are showing us that in FS17 the weeder just acted as an enhanced fertilizer. Here it actually has more purpose in the game. Now in 19, as we can see, if it is caught early, it can be removed. So here they go, they're going to drive up, and another crow has been sitting there. Alright, lower the weeder. As you can see, the detail in their hubs have also greatly enhanced the view, as I'm sure you can change this, but notice it is pulling the weeds out. The guy is actually missing the corner. There he goes. Now he turned to catch it, but he did miss it at the beginning. But they will also show us what happens if you let it go too long. If you remember, not Farming Simulator 17, but 15, you had to do this right here. Now there you go. There's the new addition. This is not anything but opposite of Miracle-Gro. Here's a little weed killer in a spray. So let's turn them on, and we're going to go. And here you see the weeds actually dying. Oh, another bird. Probably mad we ran over one of his buddies. Yep, there he is. As you see, as soon as you pass the fertilizer, it kills the weeds. Or maybe it's just the pesticide that kills just the weeds, and then you have to go back and fertilize again. We don't know. They haven't gone that far into detail. Now here we have the John T. 560. I'm sorry. And so in depth of them to put another great John Deere product here is the harvester. Now you would think this is straw or barley, but sources tell me that that little symbol is the oats. Just another example that John Deere is definitely fully committed to Farming Simulator 19 and Giant Software. As you see, the John Deere is pulling up to the new chaser bin products coming to us. As he opens up his boom, he will be able to start unloading into the chaser. With the track wheels, looks great. But next, they will show us the new placeable, there it is, the new placeable animal pins. Looks like you can put animals where you want. This is a horse pin that they are setting up on our property. They have 5 million pounds. Okay, so there's our silo. There's our pin that they just installed into the game. So obviously we need to cut our grass, but they still do a great job of moving the grass. Now let's look at the horse options here, opening up the animal dialog. Alright, so look at the different options of different kind of horses and the prices. Here we go. They bought some horses, and you can see we own field 18, 19, and 20. As you see, it's green again. They must have a tractor in the field. Notice the detail in the horses. Pawing the hoof, tail swinging. Hopefully we don't see no manure drop. I don't want to see that. How about we take this thing for a ride? There it is. The shadowing, the detail in the grass even. There she is. She is riding. Look at the muscles and the gallop. And even the shoe horses. Of course you could ride cows in Farming Simulator 17 wherever they wanted to go. Now here you see it says you do not own this land, but yet it is right next to our house. So like they say, you have to buy everything. There it is. That whole piece is what you have to buy next. Press the space to buy. It is $238,000. So to confirm it, we need to put this shed there. Bam. We got a shed, and it already comes with ground modification of dirt underneath it. Before, you would have to pick a shed, take the ground modifier, and put whatever you want underneath it, and then put your building on top. Great that they're adding it. Let's see if we can get a rainstorm in here to finish it out. So here is the last thing they will show us on Farming Simulator 19. This is the Case Cotton Harvester. Full detail screen. I mean, you could even see the sway saddle pattern in the headliner. Now, here we go as they unload it. I'm sorry, they unfold it. It is completely empty with no cotton. Many of y'all have cotton mods already on your FS17 maps. Here's just where Farming Simulator said, hey, we'll go through it. Notice as the header goes over the cotton, it's knocking it down. But as the tracks pass, the cotton stalks come back up. That's legit real life how cotton works. You just picking the white cotton balls off of it. So great detail there. There's some more birds. As you can see in the background, great cloud footage and a beautiful mountaintop. Now obviously he doesn't have a GPS mod on because he's going sideways, but as it is harvesting the cotton, we'll wrap it up here on the farm. What farm? I don't know. I did not get that information. But as we see this Case 635 rolling on, all I can say is that I'm super sorry. But we will wrap it up. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know where we're going from here. And we have to snap back Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that was a blast into the future of where we're gonna see Farming Simulator 19 to take us. Yep. So comment below. Let me know what y'all think. I could park that better than that. They'll be real mad when they wake up in the morning and come to work. So From here with the FS19 Preview Edition, America's former Big Daddy, coming to you from the great Foreman Simulator 17 map, Goldcrest Valley. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.